Next speaker on behalf of the EPP Group, Mr. WACH.
Madam President, dear colleagues, the problem of mass migration was already reflected by the number of questions asked by the parliamentarians to the General Secretary of UN, Ban Ki-moon, on Monday. The same happened during the group meeting on this subject, where our members presented their view and propositions, sometimes much different, but always expressing concern and urgent need to address the problems of refugees' influx in solidarity within the member states and in an agreed but fast way. This problem is much more pressing for the southern and border states of Mediterranean Sea, according to the refugees from the North Africa, and for Turkey and some other states with respect to the refugees from Syria. Here I would like to reflect on the Bureau of Assembly ad hoc committee visit to Syrian refugee camps in South Turkey, namely Kilis and Nazib first and the second camps. That gave us review of the problems of the host country in organization, financing, and seeking the social acceptance for refugees, as well as the refugees problems themselves, even in a very well-organized camps, as we have seen in Kilis and Gaziantep provinces of Turkey. There was also a problem raised of finding a legal way to use the frozen assets of Syria and other similar origin countries to give some financial release to the host countries. This is our duty to work on these propositions. But generally, in the EPP group debate, we heard voices for more solidarity and sharing the burden of refugees' problems among the member states. They were numerous, as well as we heard opinions that the only effective measure is to rescue lives of the people on boat at the sea unconditionally, but to send them immediately back to the North African coast, as it is the only way to limit the refugees and migrants' flow and to discourage and stop the smugglers. Generally, there is a short-term pressing problem to agree the methods of sharing the burden and hosting the refugees and to prevent uncontrolled influx of people smuggled by the organized groups of crooks. But there is also a long-term problem of demographic explosion and underdevelopment of the source countries that should be dealt with in an agreed and organized way by international community. Thank you very much.